Now, I know the past year has been quite uneventful with literally only 5 videos, which is insane. I still enjoy making this and I hope to do more.
Hey everyone, I'm SCHRUMB, or more accurately Alfredo in this context. I know this isn't the usual upload, but I figured as the end of the year is quickly approaching, I could briefly talk about my experiences, my expectations, and just simply how the channel has grown in the past year. Technically, the first 3 videos, the Tetris ones, were uploaded over the span of 3 weeks last year, but I might as well lump them as part of 2023. Speaking of which, this is actually a great starting point as it is the beginning. I've tried to make content in the past a couple times, but I could never properly decide on what type of content I wanted to do. I have been editing for about 2 years almost before the first video went live, kind of just learning my editing program, how it works, and developing my editing style, I guess. I picked it up over the pandemic as I have always wanted to make content ever since I was really little. I remember this funny moment when my dad begrudgingly held our old Logitech C270 webcam and pointed it at me while I was trying to make this kind of like drawing tutorial. I still have it, in fact, and I use it as my main webcam until I upgrade, of course. Because of that, I naturally imagined I would be doing art content, an attempt of which was briefly over on the second channel, but I quickly took it down soon after as I realized that's not what I wanted to do. Similarly, I tried doing some vlog-style content way before I came up with the SCHRUMB concept while I was in high school. Again, I realized that not only did I not want to do that right now, but also realistically, my life isn't nearly as interesting to make a whole channel of it. However, hopefully in the future, it may be. That's what the second channel is there for. Now for SCHRUMB. I finally decided to do gaming as it's the content I consume the most, and while it may be an oversaturated niche or whatever, I felt like I could breathe some new life into it. That, coupled with my want to do more cinematic short films from time to time, has led me to create the sort of dynamic shots I try and do to create more context, impact, and storytelling during our simple games. And while they're pretty tasking editing-wise, trust me, I've developed a system to efficiently work on them and I'm super happy with the direction that I'm going with them. The first Tetris videos, I'm not too proud of, I'll be honest. But at least they serve 2 purposes. 1, a nice showing of my progress in editing, my skills, and just what type of things I like to do within the program, and 2, the development of my friend group's dynamic. See, at the time, I had only recently started getting in touch with Xander and Julio as they were friends of my best friend, Liz, our resident buff hamster. So the videos themselves allow for a neat insight into how we've bonded over the course of the year, and I think the recent videos have definitely showed our closeness. Recording these videos has been great, honestly. I'm currently in college, out of state, as a pre-med student and needed a new creative outlet, and quite frankly, drawing wasn't enough to cut it anymore. So I decided to hunker down and genuinely give video creation a try, and lo and behold, here we are. I have been able to keep in touch with the people I'm closest to in my life and get some personal joy and relaxation out of it to keep myself sane through whatever the hell this is, and above all, I've gone to share that with a small audience. The fact that we've reached 57 subscribers as of the time of recording this, while small, sure, is honestly super cool, and it gives me hope that I can amass more if I keep putting in the effort. Sincerely, you guys who subscribe, like, comment, or just generally interact with the video in any way, shape, or form, make me want to keep going. Also, it's just super reaffirming that I have some support, more than I ever imagined, towards me and my friends just having a silly little time on Discord playing our silly little games. From the bottom of my heart, I genuinely appreciate every single one of you. Y'all have the honorary OG badge for when I get big, so congratulations. With all that being said, I firmly believe this first year on YouTube was an overall success for a start, and I can only imagine what 2024 will bring. However, y'all will have to wait for that. So with that being said, I'd like to announce that there would be a small break in terms of videos uploaded for the end of the year and throughout January. I decided to just implement a natural break so I don't fall apart. Plus, I get to enjoy the holidays with my friends and family and allow myself to get adjusted for when I start school in the spring in January. But don't worry, I'll still be working hard behind the scenes and will return the first Saturday in February. That also means that all the predicted foreshadowing dates in the previous videos are now wrong and will be corrected to these dates that are on screen now if I do it. This should get us back on track with uploads every 2 weeks and come into 2024 with the full SCHRUMB force. I'm editing all the future videos more or less simultaneously, and I can't wait for y'all to see what shenanigans we've cooked up and what we have in store for y'all. Nonetheless, I think that about wraps up my little retrospective this year. I just wanted to be brief, super quick. I'm super excited about what's ahead. Just wait and see. With all that being said, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Happy Holidays. Tell your loved ones you love them, and remember to take care of yourselves. SCHRUMB will return in 2024, bigger and better. Here's to another successful year in the making. Cheers, everyone. I'll see you then. Thank you for listening.